You know what they say, you are the people who you keep around you, so this must be a pretty special group. So a round of applause for you guys. So I know we're all here today because we all know Dad's a really good guy, and you know, he's probably touched each one of our hearts in some way or another, and helped us out, given us some guidance, and you know, I think that's worth celebrating. Secondly, Mom.
I'm right here.
Big thank you to Mom for putting this all together. She's been really nice. Really shows how much you care and love about Dad.
Thanks. Oh.
Yes. So we had been talking about this for a while. I thought it was a surprise. But Dad knew the whole time, apparently.
No,
surprise.
With surprise.
Also, thank you to Brenda and Justine. Thank you guys for providing this amazing cool place. It's really nice. It's nice and hot, so love it. Thank you guys. You know, and you know, as we get older, it seems like we're all kind of scattering around, and we're all over the place now. Some a little farther than others, and some coming closer. So, you know, that's really good. But it's nice to have somewhere central we can all meet up and be together. So that's great. So, what do we have to say about Dad? I mean, Grandpa.
No.
I mean, Mom, what do you call that?
No.
No. I mean, sorry, Uncle Mike. I mean, Gappa. I mean, Michael? I mean, Miguel? No. I mean, Officer Mike. So many names, and that's because you mean so much to so many people, Dad. You're a helper, and you're definitely a giver. I would be willing to bet that you have probably helped everyone here with some sort of something at some point. So, you know, we can all say thank you for that too. You've always been very direct. You've always been very honest. Not really one to beat around the bush. You taught Brennan and me a lot of lessons that, honestly, as a grown-up now, I'm actually trying to, like, not trying, but I'm starting to figure out. Yeah, some of those were cherishing the good times, which, you know, this is one of those times where we're all going to remember. The other thing you taught us was put 100% effort into everything you do. Whatever it is you're doing, just give it all, give it your all, right? So, a little story about that is, I remember when I was anyways 11 or 12, and you, our dad, was working while also studying for your forensic services course. You kept working, you didn't even miss anything. You were there for hockey every time. Every time we had something, you were still there. While you were studying, I remember thinking, geez, this guy must be actually really smart. Like, these books are huge. He's putting in hours right now. Like, this is some craziness. But I also remember thinking, you actually walked the walk. You say give it 100%, and you gave it 100%. You did everything. It was amazing. You had long days. You had sleepless nights. You were reading, studying, taking notes, highlighting. Everything you could do to be the most prepared for that situation. I remember specifically a few months after that, I was, and I don't know if Bren was there too, but I remember sitting with you. We were at Moore's, the clothing store at Kennedy and Lawrence, I think it was. And you were picking out all your new clothes because work had given you an allowance for your new uniform, which was the suit and tie. I remember, and it was just such a full circle moment. I remember that everything you worked really hard for over the past couple of months, you know, finally came to, not an end because you kept working, but it came to, you know, the point where you were aiming for. So, I mean, it was really inspiring. Really, it was really good, you know, a really good image to look up to. So, thank you for that, Dad. Another fond memory I have with my dad, and this shows just how present he was with us, was, I mean, you were the dad for most of the kids in our complex at 2075. I remember, I don't know how many summers it was, but you used to organize soccer and like different activities for everyone. And I remember feeling really cool about that. But that was my dad doing that for everyone, bringing fun for everyone. It was really good, and it was summertime. I mean, we weren't doing anything, so you know, it really made a difference for us. And just to that point, I know that rubbed off on me a lot too. I mean, I feel like I can be pretty involved and I have you to thank for that too. Even the fact that you were at most of our hockey games, even if it meant coming straight from an overnight shift, you were there, you were tying our skates, you were buckling our helmets up, and you were manning the doors, getting all the little kids on and off the ice. It was really, looking back, it meant a lot to us at the time. Having said that, I probably never thanked you for that, so thank you for being there as much as you were for Ben and I. And Lisa, of course. It says.
I know, I saw it. I thought you were gonna say that.
She came later.
So, thank you. You really taught us how to be good dads and how to be there for our kids. Appreciate that. And now you're a grandpa. Know that Noah, Mia, Luna, Jack, and next baby, I'm sure this baby's gonna love you just as much as our kids do. So. It really seems like you have shed the tough policeman exterior, and that your caring, nurturing personality shine through. It is really sweet to see how thoughtful you are and the joy in your eyes when the kids come around. I know Justine and Bren and Victoria and I couldn't ask for a better grandpa for our kids. I still remember the day Noah was born, your first time meeting him and holding him. You took a minute to scan him up and down. You made sure he was good. I remember all the fingers, all the toes were there. And then you silently looked at me, and you just nodded and smiled. Nothing needed to be said. I knew, and I understood what you meant at that point. You were proud and you were happy. All sorts of things were going on in the background, but you were fixed on baby Noah, and you have maintained that nurturing demeanor through their lives so far. The weeks that Noah and Mia have spent up at Grandma and Grandpa's beach house are irreplaceable. From the morning walks with Noah to the campfires and marshmallows, kids love spending time with you. You teach them stuff and you encourage them to be kids. And I will always be grateful for that. Couldn't ask for anything else. So 65 seems like a big number, but if Pops was any indication, that's only 2/3. Now it's time to focus on you and Mom. Lisa is out at Guelph doing her thing. Brenda and I are in different cities altogether, and it's time for you to see the world and travel. You have always taken care of us and thought of us as your babies, and we love that. But now it's time for you to do what you want. Whatever you have planned, know that we support, we love, and we are so proud of you. Happy birthday, Dad.